Hey, Dr. Laura Dabney here, talking with you this month about finances and how to teach your kids about finances, how to make it normal and natural for them. Because one of the biggest problems I see in couples is this financial discord, for lack of a better word, where they're either not talking about it at all or arguing about it all the time. So if you can teach your child right from the start about finances and make it a normal part of their lives, then it will be more natural for them to have that discussion and get on the same page with their significant other one day. And there will be a one day. So don't forget that. A lot of parents let this topic go, which is really a shame because the schools don't teach it well. It's a real problem I have. And so it's incumbent upon us as parents to teach this information. And of course, you want to start like anything else, teaching your child, making it fun and just a natural part of the vocabulary and your life when the child's in elementary school. Investing, saving, and spending. So, talking about that in more broad terms with a child, maybe get some age appropriate books on the topic, just so they get comfortable with the different terminology. Then in middle school is a good time to start giving them their own account, a little savings account, a little checking account, and so they get used to, again, looking, the idea of putting the money away, the abstract idea of putting the money in an institution and then looking online for that information. To do that on a regular basis so it becomes a normal, natural thing for the child built into their routine. When the child gets into high school, this is a great time to push the subject a little bit further, a little bit deeper, and to get them an investment account. This can be a lot of fun actually for extended family members. Maybe one holiday the child gets only money and that's just for that account, and you can help them open that up. Or if you're not comfortable talking about investments with them, maybe get a financial advisor to have regular meetings with the child, you and the child, or and a relative if the child's old enough and savvy enough, just the relative and your child having those conversations. It's really, really fun to see a child start learning about their favorite, their favorite toys or their favorite platforms or their favorite companies, start learning what makes it a good company, and to see them start investing in it and, all that they're going to learn. It's a great time to learn because the stakes are much lower. High school is also a great time to get your child into a job. I have a lot of parents are, there's a lot of parents who are very affluent or very lucky or very fortunate, and they do not push this. I think this is a huge mistake. Um, or the parents are very invested in the child's sports or their academics, and they say, "Oh, it can't have a job." I don't want them to have bad grades or to lose their spot on whatever team. The chances that the team is going to be a part of their lives in the future, the chances that obviously they're not going to be in school in the future. A job is a way to not only give a child huge self-esteem, but to learn about money. And it's such a great opportunity that I'd hate for any child to miss out on this. Furthermore, we rarely have one thing we're focused on in adult lives. If we're healthy, we don't have one thing to focus on. We usually have a family, a job, and a social life. So to limit a child to just being good at or in one thing and think they can't do multiple things, to tell them that message early on is really doing your child a disservice. So get a child at least a summer job, and then they can budget their money for the rest of the year, or a job while they're in school. I know a lot of parents, this is not the norm, but again, to help a child realize, hey, I can get good grades and have a job, a little part-time job on the side, and earn that money where they're not as dependent on you, is a great way to start having a child mature and separate from you. So the just talk about money and general talk about money, and then talking about savings, and then talking about investing with the emphasis on getting a job is how we move our children into being financially savvy. Any questions on this or any concerns, of course, give me a call, 757-340-8800.